Welcome to the 10,000 subscriber live stream. I am very happy. Man. I hope everybody is doing well. I'll give you all a second to get in here. Man, 10,000 subscribers. And it took me about less than a year. What's up, Ember? How you doing, man? What's up, Nate? See well, what's up? Huckster, what's up? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing real good. I'm very happy right now. Hey, what's up, Jay? I appreciate the love. Thank you. Don't you love it when technology is very slow? My computer's like not the greatest, but that's okay. I'm gonna have to restart this. Oh, there goes the blue screen. What's up, Alex? Dude, I think you've been in like every stream, Alex. Good to have you in here. Am I out of high school? Nah, I'm a senior in high school this year. You got school tomorrow? On a Sunday? How does that work? Man, 10,000. I knew like I was gonna hit it, but actually hitting it just feels so good. Man. Oh, yeah, it could be Sunday school. Oh, shoot. Yo, Mark, I had my first rep game 2 days ago, but I got 0 points. It's alright. I actually have a video coming out. I'm working on it right now after my computer resets. The title is How to Bounce Back from Bad Games or something like that. So, you know. I think that was one of your guys' requests last stream. I asked you guys what kind of video would you like to see. My computer is humming right now. I don't know if y'all hear that. What's gonna happen? Wait. Oh, 100K? Oh, man. Yeah, man. I don't know if you could see that back there, but I have a paper. It says, God bless me with 100,000 subscribers. I'm telling you, bro. We are gonna get it done, bro. I'm telling you. Just never stop working, you know? I might not be the best editor of all time. I might not have the best, like, storytelling tactics or whatever, but yeah, man. Just keep pushing. It's frustrating that my computer doesn't want to work right now. Oh, there we go. Wow. I am trying to practice my skills because I wasn't good enough to make the team in basketball where I live. It's starting to become very competitive, which is crazy. We have leagues and stuff. Got any tips? Yeah, keep practicing. There's no other advice I could give you. You just gotta continue to work hard, and your hard work will pay off. There's no other advice. I'm almost due for a haircut, I think. I don't know if y'all remember. I think it might have been the 9K live stream, or maybe it was before that, but my haircut was chopped, bro. It's chopped. I'm gonna go to a different barber now, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. What's up, bro? What's my go-to move? I don't think I have like a particular go-to. And if I did, I wouldn't want to say it, but it's basically just any kind of change of direction. That should be everybody's go-to move. It's just simple basketball. Get your defender to go one way and then you go the other. Dang it. There we go. I'm gonna move this back here. Cool. Hey man, how much hours do you recommend practicing basketball skills every week when trying to make the varsity team? It depends. It depends on what is going on throughout that week. You know, if it's like the middle of the season, we have games like every 3 days or whatever, or it all depends on what's going on, but just do as much as you can. And don't overtrain and all that, but just do as much as you can. What's up, Dominant Drifter? How you doing, my man? When does my season start? I think sometime in December, like maybe late November. No, I think December. So it's coming up. I keep yawning right now. Let me know if y'all hear my fan and if I should turn it off, but it just gets really, really hot in my room here. Do you think height matters a lot in basketball? Height matters, but you can still succeed without being the tallest on the court. Can I post all my highlights? I have highlights already posted on there from my junior year. Gathering all the highlights from like AAU and then other leagues, that would just be very time consuming. But I try to put clips of me in my videos as well as like examples, so. Thanks for all the help. I had day 1 of tryouts on Friday, and you really helped me. Oh, I'm glad that I could help you, bro. I hope you make the team, man. Hey, I got tryouts for EYBL team in December. I'm a senior, started taking ball last year, hoping to get an offer by June. Any tips? Keep working, and if you're trying to get offers, I would recommend reaching out to coaches, whether that be emails and stuff. Do that. Any tips for making prep? Work hard. When is your first game? I don't know. That's a good question. 10K, let's go. Thank you. I appreciate you, Christopher. I've already watched them all. I mean, could you do like a small short of your games highlights this season? I mean, I could. It's just time consuming. Hey Mark, I got some friends at 15 playing pro basketball here in Brazil. How can I be promoted to pro basketball? Well, I'm not from Brazil, so I couldn't really tell you the exact way to do it, but I know this kind of is a similarity between every country you play basketball in. The better you are, the higher chance you'll have of playing, so just continue to work hard. Hey, I'm 6'2" in my junior year. How confident should I be to make the varsity team? It's not about how tall you are, it's just how good are you at the game of basketball. That's what you should base your potential to make the team on. Alright, now I got the stream on my computer finally. I'll be able to look at chat better now. Much more easily. There we go. How far do you want to go with basketball, if you don't mind me asking? You know, man, that's a good question. I would love to play basketball in college. I think that would be really cool. Past that, I'm not sure. But one thing that I do know is I want to help basketball players around the country and around the world too. And with this YouTube channel, I can do that. And I'll have a lot of big plans that I don't know if I'll ever be able to act upon, but there's a lot of ideas stored up here that I don't want to say right now because I actually maybe this is egotistical, but I think the ideas are actually so good I don't want people to steal them. Maybe that's just an ego thing, but I have big plans. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do it, but I'm going to try my best. I just want to be able to help basketball players around the world, and especially in the U.S., around the country. Good question. How do you improve basketball IQ, make crazy assists and plays without even knowing how you made them? I've had moments like that. I think every basketball player gets to a certain point where the game just flows and they're playing at their own pace. That's just after years of training, years of uh, diligent, constant improvement. And I think at some point it just clicks. But there are going to be different points in your career where you're in a slump, you're just not playing well. It's all mental, and then right, you're going to have ups and downs. But if you continue to work hard, I know I keep saying this, I sound like a broken record, but if you keep working hard, success will come at least a little bit. There will be at least a little bit, okay? Alex Hormozy has a quote. I don't know the exact quote, but I'll paraphrase it. It's pretty hard to still suck at something after practicing for a long period of time. Eduardo, thank you. Kaylee, hey, I'm a sophomore, and my biggest problem is that I'm really good at drills, but I can't pass it over to games. Any tips? Yeah, I think a lot of people come up with these crazy drills, like grabbing a cone and then running across the court with the cone, placing the cone down, throwing the basketball in the air, and then grabbing the cone, like all that stuff. I don't know what kind of basketball y'all play, but I've never seen a cone in a basketball game. I'm not saying never use cones or something, but I'm just saying like the drills that you do should be applicable to your actual games, and do the drills at game speed. That way, it's easier to translate it. Hope that helps. Do you have any college offers? I have interest, but I don't have any offers yet. You have God. You can do anything you set your mind to. Amen. Amen. John says, at open gyms at school, I'm not getting the ball much, so how do I prove myself to coaches? Something that I struggled with is similar to you. I've been on AAU teams where I didn't get the ball much, so something that my dad actually told me, he said, get the rebound. Fight for those rebounds to get the ball if they're not going to pass to you. You're looking stronger and ready for the season. Thank you. I'm flattered. You're looking stronger and ready for the season. How often do you hit the gym? I try to hit 6 days. Well, our team does 3 days a week. Actually, I missed Monday because I was sore. I fell and hit my back in our game on last week. I'll try to find a clip of it. It was a nice fall, pretty good fall. I got fouled, but yeah, I took a pretty good fall there, so I was a bit sore, so I wasn't able to work out, but yeah, let me see. I'm going to see if I can find this. It's pretty funny. Blanca, your videos have helped me a lot. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm glad I could help you, bro. Road to 50K, yes, sir. And then road to 100K, then road to 1 million. Come on now. Dude, I gotta work on my posture, bro. Let's see if I can find this fall. It was a nasty one. Oh, here it is. Let me see. I think this is it. Alright, y'all might laugh, but that's okay. It is pretty funny. Alright, here we go. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, going down the court. Hey! Got the foul, though. We're good. Whenever you get discouraged, just remember how many of us have been inspired by you. Oh, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that, dude. I love to hear that from you guys. Top 5 favorite artists. I'm assuming you're talking about music. You know, man, I'm gonna be real. I don't have a top 5, but like I'll tell you, the type of music I like is like 80s music. So there's a lot of like random songs that I just enjoy, but they're kind of like one-hit wonders, you know. But Jack Harlow is pretty good. He's like a current guy I listen to. Jack Harlow's music's pretty good. Eminem, he's one of the greats. Who else? I mean, Michael Jackson, of course, he's up there. Making me think, man. Okay, if we're separating like the music from the actual person, old Kanye's music was good. I don't like new Kanye. Old Kanye was good. Drake, I can't stand him, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like some of y'all may be like, "Oh, I love Drake, dude." His voice annoys me so much, bro. Oh man, that's just my personal opinion, though. Do you know any good drills for getting better handles? Because right now I'm struggling with that. Yeah, you just gotta dribble a lot. You gotta dribble a lot. Do I watch Skibbity Toilet? No, I'm actually not particularly fond of Skibbity Toilet. You know, what's another brain rot? Oh, back in my day, I used to watch my fair share of Annoying Orange. Oh, I'll tell you that right now. Some of you youngins don't know about Annoying Orange. Y'all got to get on your brain rot game. Come on. Congrats, brother. Thank you. The real question is, did you make your free throws? Yes, I did. We were tied at that point with, I think, less than a minute left, and then I got fouled, so I made the free throws, and then we ended up winning. Dude, from that same game, they inbounded it. It was under the net. They inbounded it, and I was guarding this kid, and I went straight up, and he did like a floater. I thought it was going in. It bounced around the rim like 3 times, and it missed. I don't think the game should have been that close. We played just bad towards the end. Do I have any offers? Once again, I have interest, but I don't have offers yet. How old am I? I'm turning 18 very soon, and that means I'll be able to monetize this channel finally and actually get paid. So that's cool. But it's not for the money, but the money would be nice. Congrats on 10K. Thank you. I appreciate that. What about knowing what move to do when I try to watch a lot of basketball to get better basketball IQ, but I feel like I'm not improving? Get in more game. Yeah, just get in more games. If you have the opportunity to play pickup basketball, play pickup basketball. If you're 1v1ing somebody, say, hey, can we like start doing 1v1 starting from the post or on the wing or in the elbow corner, and start working on things that you're weak at and start working on your decision making that way. And the more games you play, the more game experience you get, the easier it will be to make those millisecond quick decisions. Congratulations. Thank you, man. Well, I appreciate that. Do I love Skibidi Toilet? I would not date a Skibidi Toilet, as you said here. No, I personally wouldn't. 6 foot in 8th grade. Should I play as a center or power forward? Most of the other kids are below 5'5". Honestly, men, try to become a guard as early as you can. Being like a 6 foot guard, you see those in high school. Actually, a team that I'm going to be playing against this weekend, they have. I think their guards are about 6 foot something. So it's good to have guard skills when you're a taller player. Well, taller than the average high schooler, I guess. It's not tall for NBA or anything, but you know what I mean. How do you avoid getting blocked from behind when you don't see the guy? That actually happened in one of my games last week. I got past my one defender, and then I went up for a layup, didn't even see the guy, and he just packed it. One thing that I've been working on extensively is my floaters. If you can get into that range, like the mid-range, and you're on the run doing a floater, that will lower the chance that somebody's just going to pack your shot. So I would recommend incorporating a floater into your game. Bro, while I'm watching this, I'm driving to practice. That's tough. That's tough. You're a real one. Keep your eyes on the road, though, all right? And stop typing in the chat, bro. Just keep your eyes on the road. But I appreciate it. Matt, what should Mark? You mean Mark? What should my mindset be when trying out for the varsity team? Your mindset should be play your game. I'm gonna play my game. I'm gonna do my thing, and I'm gonna rely on my training. That should be what you're thinking about. Don't overcomplicate it. By the way, it's John Ace's brother. Oh, tough. Oh, wait, John, bro, you're marketing for me for free? You're getting, like, leads for me, bro? You're telling people about my channel? I appreciate you. You are a real one, my man. Eddie says, I have games tomorrow. I was doing great in the beginning and became the leader of my team, but now I'm in a slump and haven't been playing great. I'm more aggressive, but how can I score more? Eddie, let me tell you something, bro. I was in a horrible slump in my junior year, and it lasted for about 6 or 7 games. Now, that might seem, like, small, but, like, considering how short the season is for high school, we had about 26 or 27 games. And I was actually sick for one of them, so I wasn't able to be there, and I think I was injured for another. So I think I played about 25 games or 26 games last season out of the 27. So then having 6 of those being a slump, it sucks. What I would recommend is understanding that whenever you're in a slump, it's not your physical abilities, because you've proved that you can play well before. You've proved that in the past. So your skill set doesn't just leave you one day. Like, it's still there, but just get back in the gym and keep seeing the ball go into the net. I think that's a huge benefit to see. Is like, do a lot of form shooting. Just see the ball swish, swish, swish. When you see that and your eyes, like, actually can see it, and it's in your mind too, you can visualize it. When you just see it, I think that really can help you get out of a slump. That's my personal opinion. That has helped me in the past too. I have a video coming up this week talking about how to bounce back from bad games too, so hopefully that will help you. I still got to write the script for it and everything, but the tips that I will give you have helped me. Because at the start of this fall league that I'm in, I struggled. I struggled in this fall league in the beginning. I scored, like, I don't know, like maybe 4 points, 5 points. Now I'm scoring, like, the other day or 2 weeks ago, I scored 27. Now I scored 21. So it's all in your mind. You've proven that you can play well before. Sorry if I'm going slow. I just want to make sure I respond to all y'all and, actually give you good responses. I'm 8, and I'm able to beat 8th graders. Should pursue basketball. Oh, you're 8 years old. Wow. Dude, if you're cooking 8th graders while you're only 8 years old, I think you should definitely pursue basketball, my man. And even if you weren't doing as good as you are, if you love the game, pursue the game. Have fun with it. How to improve spatial awareness and defense as a defender who plays against experienced players. It's nearly impossible to guard elite level players, and I keep finding myself getting screened, etc. I think one thing that you have to start incorporating is having your head on a swivel. I know you've heard that from coaches all the time, but you know what? I'm going all out. I got you. All right. You're always told, like, if you're guarding the ball, you got to be able to see the ball and your man. Of course, we know that. But when you're an off-ball defender, let's say you're on the help side, right? The ball comes over here. If you're looking over here at your man, guess what's going to happen? This ball is going to be swung behind you. It's going to go back door. Something bad's going to happen. So you got to have your head on a swivel. Be able to use your peripheral vision, right? You know what your peripherals are? Like, from right here, if I'm looking straight ahead, I can still see my hand here. Once it's here, it's out of my vision. But right here, out. But if it's here, it's on my side, this is my peripheral, I can see both sides of the court. So I can see the ball over here and my man over here. So I'm able to guard both of them, right? Get low, be able to see both sides, eyes moving, right? So if they swing it over here, I'm able to come back. And if it's over here, I'm able to be in the help side. I can come over here and then they swing it. I can come back out and close out, right? Have your head on a swivel and see the ball and your man at all times. Also, when you're in the help side, you've probably heard this from coaches as well, be on what's called the midline. That's like the middle of the court. If your man is on the opposite side of the court, be on the midline because that still gives you enough time to come back to your defender or your offensive guy, close out, all that stuff. I hope that helps. All right. What's up? No username 123. Hope you're doing well, my man. Christopher, what's up, man? I am 8 and I can beat 8th graders. Should I pursue basketball? I mean, do I have a shot? Of course you do. I love you, Mark. Best brother ever. Oh, I love you too, my man. What skills should I improve to become a good guard? I would say improve your ball handling, your shooting, just the main guard skills and passing. I mean, you know what you have to improve. You don't really have to ask me, right? You know what guards do. You're smart. But just don't overthink it. You got to work hard. Mark, how do I make varsity as a middle schooler? Wait, so you're playing high school varsity ball as a middle schooler? Keep doing what you're doing, I guess. Seems like whatever you're doing right now is working. Bro, I'm 5'10 at 14 and play point guard. Is it good or should I switch positions? I'm the best in my age group. I usually play with dudes in 11th and 12th grade. I'm in India. Well, Abdul, I would say stay at point guard, honestly. Stay at point guard because if you're the best in your age group, you're doing something right. Do not overthink it. That's a common thing I gotta keep telling y'all. Stop overthinking it. And I know you guys like to ask me questions. I'm happy to answer them, but a lot of the times the answers are within yourself, you know? You know what you're doing. You know how to improve, so go out there and do that. Don't overthink it if you're already doing well right now. What is my hottest NBA take? Ooh. Good question. My hottest NBA take. I think like the most common debate would be like the GOAT debate, so I'm not going to say that. My hottest NBA take. My hottest NBA take is that the 76ers should build around Tyrese Maxey instead of Joel Embiid. There, I said it. I love Joel, but he gets injured all the time, bro. And Paul George is injured now, bro. What? When was the last time the Sixers have had like new players that didn't get hurt as soon as they got here? Anyway, I'm not gonna get mad about it right now. I'm in the 8th grade on varsity, but I sometimes struggle on defense because I'm a little undersized. So I was wondering, how can I play good defense while being undersized and playing bigger players? Take charges. A lot of the bigger guys will try to like just go right at you because you're smaller, and I've had a lot of like good charges because of that. So don't underestimate the power of just standing in front of them, setting your feet, and falling. Mark, I have a game this Thursday. What do I do? How do I get my confidence? That will be my first game in 3 years. If I was you, I would just look back at your games that you've played in the past and look at the good things that you did and continue to remind yourself of those good things. That'll be my advice to you. Do you think you can go pro? One day, maybe. I could see myself like having the ability to go overseas, but the question is, would I want to do that? I don't know, because I think I have even like, as much as I love just playing basketball, I have a great passion for helping other people get better at basketball, and like the whole coaching and training, that sounds like just really cool to do. So I don't know, wherever life takes me, I guess. Thanks, man. That's really helpful. Can't wait until your channel gets bigger. Thank you, man. Any tips for making more shots? Please answer. Practice, practice, practice. Y'all know what I'm going to say. It's repetition, 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 practice, practice, practice. Do not overthink it. Christopher, you're doing good, my man. I'm doing well. I'm doing very well myself. I'm going to start basketball my junior year. I'm 5'10". Is it too late? No, it's never too late to start basketball. All right? It's never too late. If you work hard enough, you can surpass everybody. Love your advice. I've discovered your videos just recently. I just subscribed. Oh, thank you, man. I play shooting guard. I am like 5'9" at 8 years old. Good stuff. If you see my last video in practice if you see my last video in practice and scrimmages against 9th grade, I'm very aggressive and shifty and can score, but how can I pick more passes and not get in my head when I get to games? How can I pick more passes? I'm not sure I understand what you mean. What else we got? Mark, do you play with chains during games? Nah, I take everything off. I don't have all the accessories on. I don't like having arm sleeves or leg sleeves. I don't like all that. Somebody compared me to somebody the other day because I don't like accessories. Was it De'Aaron Fox? I just don't like having crap on me. I usually don't have undershirts on under my jersey. I just like just being out there. What specific skills do you believe are essential to surpass elite players? I don't think it's a specific skill in particular. I think it's two things. The will to work hard to win, right? Oh, everybody wants to win, but if you have the will to work hard to win, that will help you surpass elite players. And the second thing is, well, I guess the first one encompasses a lot of the things like hunger and motivation and all that good stuff. And I would say the second thing is a irrational belief in yourself. If you combine those two things, you never stop working, you have the greatest work ethic in the world, nobody can work harder than you, and you believe in yourself, man, I don't know who can stop you. That would be my advice. You don't watch sports or CBS Sports. How about you? You know what's crazy is I haven't really sat down to watch NBA games in a while because I've actually been really busy with this YouTube channel and school and basketball in general. But I still watch my own film and study that and other things, just educational content. But yeah, I think that was one of the trade-offs I had to think about when making a YouTube channel. I was like, okay, I'm going to have to budget my time. So that means I won't have to have the time to really watch all the Sixers games and all that. And you know what else? I don't know if there's any other Sixers fans in here, but when Mark Zumoff was our announcer, dude, I watched every game. And then Kate Scott came in, and I was like, oh my gosh, she sounds like nails on a chalkboard, bro. And it's not anything like she just isn't a good announcer. Honestly, and it's not like a sexist thing. Like, people will say, oh, is it because she's a female announcer? No, Doris Burke is a great announcer, but Kate Scott is horrible. And Kate Scott, I heard, was in Madden 25, bro. I don't play Madden because that game is just down the tubes now, but, bro, how the heck did she get on there? I can't stand her voice, man. All right, thank you, Abdul. I appreciate you, man. Next, Trey Drexel. Oh man, Trey Drexel is awesome, man. I would love to collab with Trey Drexel one time. Imagine if we made that happen, bro. That would be crazy. When you get in a gym or a court before a game, what's the first thing you would work on? If it's the high school season, I would definitely work on my shooting. I would just do form shots, and then I would dribble and stretch and everything. But no, sorry. I would like kind of run a little bit, jog, warm up, dynamic stretches, get like all warmed up that way. Then I'll do shooting and then dribbling. What's my height? I am 5'8.25", I was told the last time I got a physical. I thought I was 5'9". Guess I'm 5'8.25". Womp womp. How can I translate my practice into games? It's all mental, man. If you're doing well in practice, the only reason why you're not doing well in games is because whatever you're thinking is just like, oh, well, it's different than the practice. No, if you're practicing at game speed, if you're practicing with good, intensity, that should be just like the games. How can I pick more passes and get more steals? Oh, that's what you meant. Get more steals. Be active in the passing lanes. Have active hands. And you got to be not over aggressive, but there's going to be some times where you might gamble a little bit and you can get burned, so be careful. But if somebody has their back turned to you and you're one of the help side defenders, you can poke that ball loose or something. I've done that in the past. Just be aggressive and looking for opportunities that way. In college, will you still do YouTube? Oh, absolutely. Yes. Congrats on 10K. Thank you. By the way, is it possible to dunk at 5'9" at 8? Because I'm trying hard, but I can't get there. Any tips? I don't know if I've ever heard of an 8-year-old dunking, but you could be the first. It's never impossible. What's up, Dunk? What are the key things short players need to have on the court? I would recommend shooting, because if you can't shoot and they're going to leave you open, if you drive to the paint, you're probably going to get stuffed. So shooting, ball handling, and great basketball IQ and passing ability. This month is almost over already. I know, man. Time has been flying for sure. Some days I have off days when I shoot, so how to be more consistent? What do you mean? I'm not sure I understand your question. Mark, how do you have confidence? I have confidence because I have failed a lot and bounced back. I'm never going to say to you, oh, I've always been perfect, and I'm never perfect, bro. As many good games as I have probably 2 times the amount of bad games. I've come to the point where if I have a bad game, I just say, all right, it doesn't define me. That means I'm just going to work hard, and then I'll let the chips fall where they may. But I think true confidence is not saying, oh, I'm never going to make a mistake. No. True confidence is knowing that whatever happens, you're going to be all right by the end of it. I think you got to change your perspective on that. What do you prefer? 8 moves, but just can do by a side, or 4 moves, but can do both hands? I don't know what that means. Yo, we got LeBron James himself in the chat. What's up, bro? Is there still a way to pass to my teammates if they're not moving off ball? Yeah, I mean, it's tougher when they're not moving, but you can still drive in and dish out, draw the defenders. if you have a gravity on the court, like you think of it that way, Steph Curry has like the most gravity I've ever seen in basketball. So defenders will follow him around the court even if they're not guarding him, and they'll drift a little bit, right? So if you can drift defenders out of the lane or out of the away from your teammates, then you can dish off a pass to them. November 5th is a big day now. Oh, is that election day? Yeah, that is a big day. Guys, can you stop clowning for being 8? I bet I'm better than all y'all. Yeah, guys, we don't need the hate around here, man. How can I stand out from tall players? Like, why would a coach choose me over someone that is taller? Well, I mean, the taller guys usually play different positions, but if you're just talking about taller point guards versus you, who's a shorter point guard, I think what you have to focus on is becoming so good that they have no choice but to pick you up on the team or play you more minutes. Don't leave it up for grabs because the taller player has the advantage there. So become such a great shooter or become such a great dribbler or become such a great passer that it's like, wow, I need that kid on my team. And also being a good leader, talking on the court, being a good defender, right? And having all the intangibles helps. The stuff that you can't teach. I should make more survival on the court series. Dude, that first episode, that was funny, dude. And then I don't know if y'all saw, but that series was inspired by O-Dog. He has I think he has 1 million subscribers now. I don't know. But he actually commented on that video, which is pretty funny. Anyways, can you tell me when to use a drop cross and when to use a push cross? So, if you want to do a drop cross, like you're saying, because I know what a push cross is, I'm not sure I ever heard the term drop cross. Are you just saying like a normal crossover, like you just kind of just drop the crossover and then push cross? If you're using a push cross, that's usually to like get by your defender if you're going downhill or you're in the backcourt or something. And a drop cross, I would assume what you're saying is a drop cross is just a normal cross, is to just gain separation, to get your defender to shift to one side, and then you go the other, and then, you know. What's one move that creates a lot of space, and how can I use contact to get a jump shot like Kobe or Jalen Brunson? One move that creates a lot of space, you have to look no further than the step back. That creates a lot of space. I'm 13 and 5'7". What do you think I should prioritize? Depends on your play style, my man. But when I was your age, that's when I really started working on my shooting. How to never get tired on offense and defense. I am a guard, so I need stamina. Well, yesterday, I was doing form shooting, and I made this thing where every time I hit the rim, I have to run. So I did it on the front of the basket and then the two sides. So the front of the basket, I think I hit the rim like 8 times or something. So I had to do 8 sprints in my backyard nonstop. I jogged because I did like a long distance thing just to get my stamina up there. And then the next side, I did defensive slides throughout my whole backyard. I think I had to do like 10. And then my final one, I had to do back pedals. And my backyard is kind of like on an incline, so it was a bit hilly too, so I felt a good workout in my legs there. Then I went to weight room yesterday, but I think to increase your stamina, don't overcomplicate it. Just run. I know you don't want to do it, but you got to do it. How do you recommend improving shooting consistency, especially under pressure? Shoot a lot in practice. Shoot a lot in practice. And you got to get this mindset that you are just that guy in the clutch. If there's a clutch moment, I pray to God that the ball is coming to me. You got to get that kind of confidence, you know. When's the next Mark Drop episode? I think that series has been a bit discontinued, but it was fun while it lasted. But things have changed. Maybe we'll restart it at some point. Have like a season 2. Who knows? Hey Mark, was wondering if you could help me with this one problem. In casual matches, I tend to play extremely well. However, it doesn't translate to training. And that's a mental thing. It's a mental thing. I've seen it with one teammate of mine in particular. I know who exactly who it is that I'm thinking of, but I'm not gonna say it for just his privacy reasons. But yeah, it's mental. That's all it is. It's mental. How do you keep your stamina during practice again? Oh yeah, I said that already. How can you get a better layup package? That same teammate I was just telling you about that struggles, or that does amazing in casual games, and sometimes he lets his mind get to him in the real games. He has one of the greatest layup packages of all time, man. It's so tough. My layup package is okay, but it's not crazy, so I couldn't really tell you. I think if you want to get better at layups, do something like this. Like, start hitting the ball off the backboard and jump and catch it and lay it in while in the air and make 10 in a row on each side. Right? So you got to alternate each side. 1, 2, 3. But you have to be in the air the whole time when you have the ball in your hands. So you got to, like, lay it up, and then when you hit the ground, jump immediately back up to catch the ball. And then you got to lay it up on the other side. Right? That'll get you better at finishing around the rim. How do I make contested layups over big and tall defenders? All right, you either want to go chest to chest, shoulder to chest, or what's the third one? Chest to chest, shoulder to chest, or bump first before you go up in the air. Yeah, just focus on those things. What's the best move to do on 1v1 against a tall defender when in game? The best move? I don't think there's one in particular to do. Just try to gain separation. That'll be my best tip. Can I explain what a twitch is? Are you talking about like a twitch while dribbling? You might need to explain that. Mark, you've always been there for me when I need you. I can't stop saying. Oh, I love you too, bro. I'm glad I could be there for you, man. Thank you. Wow, bro, 10K already. Congrats. Thank you, Richie. I appreciate that. Can you make it sleeping 6 hours? Kobe actually advised against that. Like, he would sleep less than that, and he started to play bad in games, and he said, yeah, I should probably sleep more, and then he did, and then he started playing well again. Value your sleep. Mark, you play Monday to Saturday and rest Sunday? Basically, yeah. Today, I was actually gonna go to a workout with my trainer, but that got canceled, so I'm gonna have to do my own thing. But yeah. And well, it also depends on like how I'm feeling. Like if like this week I was sore from that fall I had in that game, so I took a rest on Monday as well, but because we had the game on Sunday, but so I guess I really don't have like a legitimate rest day. I think it's turned into Monday being my rest day because that's the day after a game, but we also have workouts on that day, so but throughout the week, like I don't have specific rest days, but there are some days throughout the week where I'm just doing shooting, and that doesn't really take a big toll on my body. Hey, I'm a very hard worker and finally found my confidence and have been dominating. Let's go. But I see kids that are ranked and lose my confidence because I know if I was given a chance, I could compete too. So that should actually give you more confidence. You have a chance to compete too, so you're good, bro. How to get handles? Dribble a lot. How can you have deadly confidence? Like I said earlier, you got to change your perspective on it. confidence is not thinking that you're going to be perfect all the time. Confidence is knowing that no matter what happens, no matter how many mistakes you make, you're still going to trust in yourself. I hope that helps. Because if we look at the definition of confidence, right, to confide is to trust. And so you got to be able to trust in yourself. Bars. Just wanted to say I appreciate the videos. I'll thank you, man. How to make it pro from Belgium? I don't know. Just work hard, I guess. How to get nasty handles? Yeah, like I said, just dribble, dribble, dribble all the time. How to get easy separation from a defender? It depends. You got to read him. Whether it's reading his top foot or seeing him on his heels or any kind of fake, you got to utilize everything at your disposal. What's the highest level of basketball you've played? I've played against college kids before. I mean, like I've had workouts with them. Like I was invited to their workouts, and it was fun. It was a 3-on-3. I think they play like D3. I think one of them played D2. I don't want to like seem braggadocious, but I was doing really good that day. The one kid actually got really mad at me because I was doing really well, and he threw a basketball in my back. He almost got kicked out the gym. But I would say that's one of the higher levels. I've also played, of course, varsity basketball for my school. I've played AAU as well, and I played against teams that... I played against Canada one time when I was in my sophomore year, and we got smoked. Oh my gosh. I've played against some really good players, man. I've gotten cooked a few times, but I've had my fair share of good games against great competition. I think I scored... There's this one really good team I had a really good game against. I think I had like 33. We still lost, though. But, yeah. How to play well under pressure. The other day I choked when fouling the opposition guard when we have a 1-point lead because I was being too pressurized. I think it's a maturity thing, and the more you play basketball, the easier it becomes to handle that pressure. So just keep playing basketball, keep getting that experience. How can I get better at the center? Today I had a game and I shot 3 times, 1 missed, 1 airballed, and 1 made it in. Do I only go to the basket, or should I shoot it when I'm bad at it but I'm open? I think you're overthinking it, you know? Stop thinking to yourself, oh, do I shoot, do I pass, do I do... Like, you shouldn't be actively, like, thinking that thought in your mind. You should just let the game flow and make the smart decision, make the right decisions. You should make a video about how to be clutch and not fold under pressure. I don't really think I can make an entire, like, full-length video on that because it's not easy, but it's simple. It's just being composed, being confident. There's really nothing else to it. And I know it's not easy, but I don't really think I could say anything else. Double rim or single rim with no net? I think double rim. I just like I just like the sound of the net. So even when you swish on a double rim, you can still hear the net sound. And also, shooting on double rims helps you become a better shooter, in my opinion, because you have to swish it for it to go in. What level can a 5'8" guy realistically reach? Well, let's take a look at hold on. There's this guy, 5'7". I think he plays for LaSalle. I'm gonna find him. Dude, it's so cool seeing 10,000 subscribers on my screen. Oh my gosh. Jamir Brickus. Jamir Brickus he averaged 13.9 points on 43% shooting, 51% effective field goal percentage, 3.5 rebounds, 4.8 assists, 45% from three. Jameer Brickus, he played at LaSalle. I think he's still at LaSalle. Oh, he had 41 against Temple. Yeah, he's good, man. Jameer Brickus, I think he's only 5'7". So, anybody can do it, man. Don't let your height stop you. All right. Could you explain how the NBA players are so clutch? They're pretty dang good at the game of basketball, so I think that helps. But everybody talks about like this, oh, do you have the clutch gene? Do you have ice in your veins? And it's more to that. There's more to being clutch than like that little thing. I think being clutch is also about just being confident in what you can do. I've said that many times now, but that's really what it comes down to, my man. Can I get good at shooting with no net, single rim? Yeah, of course. Stop letting I feel like you guys don't need me to like to say this. You know it. You have the answers. Like, yes, you can. You just gotta believe in yourself, bro. What other videos would you guys like to see? I know I have one planned this week, but I'll write down your. I should start doing this on every stream. I did it last week, and you guys gave me some good ideas. So currently, from last week, I have a couple ideas. How to use size as an advantage on the court. A video of my journey from what got me into basketball to things I've done to improve and what I'm currently doing to get to the college level. Passing to the open guy and off-ball movement. Have I ever dunked? No. No. How do you play with confidence? I already made a video about that, but yeah, I could definitely do another one. All right. Confidence seems to be a big thing, so I'll definitely have to address that soon. Off-ball movement would be very helpful. Gotcha. How to jump higher. I'm not the guy to ask for that. Ugh. I think I'm going to end this stream once we get to an hour, but make sure to get your last second questions in and any ideas that you have, any suggestions. And let me know right now, are there any suggestions you have for my channel to make it more helpful to you? My most points in a game, I think I had 35 or 36. It was in an AAU game. How do you not change your jump shot randomly? I've had that sometimes where like a random hitch just pops up in my jump shot, but I would recommend videoing yourself and seeing what mistake you're making and then just focusing on fixing that mistake and you'll be fine. Form shoot, you'll be fine. 10K will turn into 100K soon. Yes, sir. How often should I do a shooting workout to get good at shooting? As many times as humanly possible. I can make YouTube shorts and tell us your best moves to get open. Yeah, I've thought about YouTube shorts, but I personally don't think I would have the time to really make them and to make them like good. But yeah, maybe one day if I am able to like hire people like editors and stuff, I could definitely do that. But yeah. All right, anything else? I don't want to miss any questions here. All right, cool. Well, thank you once again. Really, thank you. We got 10K. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Remember, Jesus Christ is King. Jesus Christ is Lord. You can do anything with God. God bless y'all, boys. And as always, keep God first. Go out, bro. I'll see you, man.